Howdy, Cowboys Nation. Your like and subscription to this video are essential for us. Please consider it. Thank you for your kindness. Emerging from a disheartening playoff defeat at the hands of the Green Bay Packers, the Dallas Cowboys are now pivoting their focus. In the midst of this, their defensive coordinator, Dan Quinn, is casting his gaze forward, gearing up for what could be his most significant head coach interview to date. Albert Breer, a renowned reporter covering the NFL across various platforms, has shared that Quinn is set to engage in a critical interview for the head coach role at the Seattle Seahawks on Thursday. Remarkably, this marks his fifth interview in the current week for similar top-tier coaching positions. His journey this week also includes interactions with the Washington Commanders, Carolina Panthers, Tennessee Titans, and the Los Angeles Chargers, each vying for his expertise. The disappointment following the Dallas Cowboys' premature departure from the NFL playoffs was felt not just by fans, but also within the team. Jane Slater of NFL Network reported from the Cowboys' locker room after their decisive defeat to the Green Bay Packers. She highlighted that despite the setback, head coach Mike McCarthy retains the backing of the team, as observed by league insiders. This doesn't mean there wasn't any frustration among Cowboys players regarding McCarthy and Prescott. Slater additionally reported that there were doubts about the team's failure to adjust during the loss, as well as questions about Prescott's capacity to progress beyond his initial read. A day later, Slater aimed to provide further insight into her initial report. The NFL Network correspondent emphasized that Prescott still enjoys significant support within the locker room. Nevertheless, Slater's initial report suggests that there is, to some extent, frustration with the displays of McCarthy and Prescott in the team's last game. According to Sports Illustrated's Mike Fisher, McCarthy is expected to approach his meeting with owner Jerry Jones as if it were a job interview. In reality, McCarthy might be in a position to interview for his own job, considering he has secured just one playoff victory in 4 seasons. Jones, at 81, finds himself 28 years distance from his last Super Bowl showing, mirroring the Cowboys' prolonged absence from an NFC Championship game. Up until Sunday, Jones could hold on to a narrative of incremental advancement, with the Cowboys having made it to the divisional round the previous year, only to be ousted by the Niners. However, this semblance of progress dissipated when his squad, previously on a 16-game home-winning streak, was decisively overpowered by a youthful Packers team led by Jordan Love in his inaugural playoff appearance. Belichick, age 71 and evidently keen to continue his coaching career, needs a new environment to secure the 15 victories required to eclipse Don Shula's record for most wins. Additionally, he seeks a 7th Super Bowl win to potentially match Tom Brady's tally. As speculation intensifies about the potential dismissal of McCarthy, the rationale for the Cowboys to consider Belichick as their next head coach becomes increasingly compelling, would they decide to part ways with their current coach. For Belichick, the Cowboys represents an appealing opportunity. The team boasts top-tier talent like All-Pro wideout CeeDee Lamb, who, despite a subdued performance on Sunday, ranks among the elite at his position. Micah Parsons is arguably the NFL's most intimidating defender. Cornerbacks Darren Bland and Trayvon Diggs, provided Diggs fully recovers from a torn ACL, could be the league's premier duo in 2024. Moreover, the allure of leading America's team comes with perhaps the most intense spotlight in American team sports. Ex-Cowboys coach Jason Garrett, released after the 2019 season due to repeated postseason shortcomings, highlighted the fact that Belichick and Jones share a strong friendship. NFL insider Albert Breer of Sports Illustrated shared his insights, stating in recent years, Bill Belichick has discreetly fostered a robust relationship with both Jerry and Stephen Jones through his involvement in football operations and attendance at owners' meetings. This development could lead to some intriguing scenarios. Given Belichick's impressive playoff track record, with a record 6 Super Bowl wins as a head coach and 31 playoff victories, the prospect of bringing Belichick on board might be too appealing for Jones to overlook. Last year, the Cowboys boasted the 4th-ranked defense and offense in the NFL. Poised for victory, they require a coach with a proven track record in postseason triumphs. Belichick fits this profile perfectly. ESPN NFL analyst Louis Riddick, who played for head coach Bill Belichick, during their time with the Cleveland Browns in the 1990s, views Belichick as a prime candidate to succeed Mike McCarthy as the Dallas Cowboys coach. This perspective comes into play, especially if Cowboys owner and general manager Jerry Jones goes in a different direction this postseason. The Dallas Cowboys face the forthcoming offseason where every minor adjustment could prove beneficial. Following another monumental setback in the postseason, the team must determine its future trajectory. This includes potentially awarding substantial new contracts to players who were part of this downfall. In light of these circumstances, contract specialists at SpotTrack are recommending that the Cowboys seize the opportunity to economize approximately $1 million. This financial maneuver involves trading Jalen Tolbert, a strategic move for the Cowboys roster. Tolbert, selected as the team's third-round pick in 2022, showed flashes of potential during the season, hinting at his readiness to ascend to the role of AN2 wide receiver. However, he struggled to establish a steady rapport with quarterback Prescott. His season culminated with a tally of 22 receptions from 36 targets, accumulating a total of 268 yards. This season, Tolbert earned a rating of 56.5 from Pro Football Focus, placing him at 103 RD among the 128 evaluated receivers, indicating a performance that has room for growth. SpotTrack highlights the urgent need for the Cowboys to free up salary cap space, suggesting that trading Tolbert could be a strategic move. The platform, in its roundup of potential strategies for cap relief, notes, trading WR Jalen Tolbert would release $943,000 of cap space. While Tolbert has demonstrated potential for a WR2 role, the Cowboys' current situation doesn't afford them the luxury of patience. Trading Tolbert is poised to be a key component in the Cowboys' strategy to manage a payroll that requires tightening, especially with impending contract extensions for notable players like quarterback Prescott, wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, and edge rusher Micah Parsons on the horizon. It may seem unjust for Tolbert to bear the brunt of the Cowboys' shortcomings, yet following a challenging rookie year where he had the chance to prove his third-round pick value, he fell short of delivering the impactful season many anticipated. While the Cowboys will undoubtedly retain Lamb, they might face alterations in their receiver lineup, as neither Brandon Cooks nor Michael Gallup have demonstrated themselves to be elite N2 receivers. This situation, coupled with the potential trade of Tolbert, is likely to create a gap in the Cowboys' lineup. However, given the salary cap constraints they are currently grappling with, their options might be limited. We value your feedback. Please subscribe and leave your opinion in the comments. Thank you for watching.